Hi, this is Matt Schaub. I'm the M in M&D Painting, here to answer some more frequently asked questions that we get in regards to the painting process. When we step on your home to begin painting, what does that look like? So what I've decided to do is answer a lot of the questions that we get all in one video for you. So first question we get a lot is, when the painters come out, do you need to be there the entire time that we're painting? No, we don't. One video you may want to check out is that we've accepted the M&D Painting bid. What's next? That details the process of from when you accept our bid to the day that we step out on your home to start painting. So to answer that first question and tie into that video is you don't need to be there other than the first 20 minutes. When we get there, we like to walk through the home with you, revisit the estimate, make sure that everybody's on the same page. Production manager and our crew leader make sure that we're able to meet every single expectation that the estimator set when he was out there or she was out there at the estimate. So you don't need to be there during the process. You can just close the home and lock the home up and go about your day. We will, however, need to coordinate just about a brief hour of you being in the home to let us open your garage door after we paint it so it doesn't stick shut, as well as when we paint entry doors, we like to take the weather stripping out so we can paint the entire face of the door. What our process looks like painting the home in terms of the prep work is your home will have already been washed about a week prior, and we'll be there. We go through, we scrape loose paint, remove loose paint with hand scrapers and wire brushes, and then we use sanders to smooth out any of those surfaces and transitions between where the paint was removed and there's no paint and where there still is existing paint. Once we do that, we prime any bare wood, we prime any rusty nails or any areas that may have potential adhesion problems with paint sticking or potentially anything bleeding through. We go through and we caulk the house like crazy. We caulk nail holes, gaps, cracks, seams, anywhere that moisture will potentially penetrate the surface of the home and affect the paint or affect the surface of the home. We use a 50-year elastomeric. It's a real flexible, real durable caulking. Doesn't mean it's going to last 50 years. It just means it's a higher quality than the 30-year caulking. Another thing that we'll do, we'll go through the home, and if there's any loose siding or loose trim or just anything that needs to be tightened up and readjusted, we'll go ahead and do that as well. We do offer a full service of repair services, so you may, in some cases, need to have trim and siding replaced, which we do. The other thing that we'll do is we'll mask everything that we don't want to paint. Just as importantly as getting the paint on the home is keeping it off areas where it shouldn't be. So roof, brick, concrete landscape, fences, windows, vehicles, children, anything, we'll mask them up. Make sure that they're covered so we don't get paint on them. Again, you don't need to be in the home while we're doing the painting. Just let us know your schedule. We don't want to mask off any windows or doors or areas that you need to get in or out of, so we'll work with you on that as well. The way that we apply the paint, a lot of people ask, do we spray it, do we brush it, do we roll it? We use a combination of everything. Some surfaces are better to be sprayed, like smooth metal doors and smooth metal gutters. We will traditionally spray our siding. Some types of siding need to be sprayed and then the paint needs to be rolled into the siding. Some areas need one coat, some areas need two coats. So we'll detail that out on the estimate, and your estimator and production manager will discuss that with you. We do work consecutive days. We get that question is, are you going to come to my house and then go to another house? No. We'll have a crew of about 3-4 painters as average size crew. We do have one crew of 2, one crew of 5, but we will be there full days and consecutive days with the exception of weather. If we have winds, rains, cold temperatures where we can't paint, then we just, stop your job and then come back as soon as the weather permits. Another question we get in relation to scheduling is if the weather comes in and it's bad, you get a day of rain, the rain could stop, but we may need to wait a day to let things dry out. So we will get right back on the job if weather becomes an issue, which it can in Colorado. And the final question is, once the job is done, how do we wrap everything up and make sure that it's approved and we're happy and you're happy? What we do is the paint crew walks around the home and makes sure that everything is tight and 100%. Then our production manager comes out and does the same thing with the paint crew. And we will not bother you or come, ask you for anything until we've both decided that we're happy with the job. Once we're happy with the job, we'll take you around, make sure you're happy with the job, make any final adjustments or changes or anything that needs to be made, and then the job's done. And that is the process from start to finish. And thanks for the question. Happy to answer it. Again, this is Matt Schaub. I'm the M in M&D Painting, signing off.